The play of the day is brought to you by Bud Light, and here it is. Rashawn Gary with a strip sack. Jonathan Owens picks it up, runs it in for a touchdown, and Green Bay was off and running. Coming up next, the State Farm postgame show with the Madden Player of the Game presentation. Back with that in a moment. Welcome back to the State Farm postgame show. The Packers win it 28-22. And let's go downstairs to Aaron Andrews for the Madden Player of the Game presentation. EA.
You told me yesterday, every day you're continuing to learn and get comfortable. What was it about the way you played today that you were just in an absolute zone?
Yeah, I think just the chemistry we're building on offense, just the way we work every day throughout the week, is helping us come out here and just play fast, start fast, and just get in that rhythm and be comfortable doing it.
I'll tell you who looked like they were in rhythm, your defense, and how much pressure they put on Jared Goff. What did you think of it?
It was an awesome performance by them. They were putting up a lot of pressure. RG was like at the quarterback every time. They got some big-time turnovers right there, so it was a huge performance by them.
Hey, yesterday I asked you if you had a favorite Thanksgiving memory. You were like, we're watching the Cowboys growing up. How's this one now?
This is definitely my favorite Thanksgiving memory, playing on Thanksgiving and getting a win here, so I'm going to remember this one.
You're looking for a turkey leg. We don't have one. We're going to make a donation in your behalf, but go be with your guys and celebrate. Happy Thanksgiving, Jordan.
Happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate it. See ya.
Yeah, $10,000 donation given to the name of the NFL youth or high school football program in Jordan Love's name to honor, of course, John Madden here as we celebrate him today. And, you know, Jordan Love, we did his first game of the year, first start of the year, Green Bay. He sat on the bench for 3 years behind Aaron Rodgers, and he looked pretty good. And they won that game. And then he, you know, as you expect, he went through some tough times. The offense didn't score more than 20 in a game, just learning with this young team. Boy, he took a couple of huge leaps forward, not only today, but really the last 3-4 weeks.
I'll tell you what, don't look now, but this Green Bay system, this Green Bay organization and team, I think they're onto something. I mean, think of the young players. Think of the guys playing on rookie contracts. If they can continue to get this development and this sort of involvement for all these young pieces, just think how good they could get. And right now, not only in what's supposed to be a rebuilding year, they could be a playoff team. I mean, who would have thought that 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, and then you look at the Lions. Look, they've been aggressive on fourth down all year. That's what they do. They're usually very good at it. Today, they were not.
Yeah, and I'm at the top of the list. I am all for this kind of new approach of these teams going forward on fourth down, being aggressive, maximizing positions. The one I didn't love, I thought they should have had a way to check out of the fake punt. I didn't love that deep inside. I don't mind green lighting the call. But against that look, nothing says this play that we have designed is going to work. That's the one I'd question. Again, it's easy to second guess. Should they have kicked a couple of those field goals? Instead of it being a 2 touchdown, it's a touchdown and a field goal to win. Either way, hats off to Green Bay. They made the plays when it mattered. Rashawn Gary, that defensive line, they knew they had to shoulder the load, and boy, did they ever.
I'm curious, as we leave here, are you taking the remainder of the turducken under your arm? How do you handle the leftovers there that are back behind this camera?
I can be honest, there's not much left over. There's not a whole lot. I got myself in the commercial breaks. I did pretty well. So that getting introduced, not only being on this crew the last 2 years and getting to call Thanksgiving and all that has been special. Being introduced to the turducken last year is a life-changing moment.
What an honor for us to be here with you on Thanksgiving. Again, from us and our family to yours, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the rest of the holiday. More to do as the postgame show with Kurt and the guys continues after this.
Welcome back to the State Farm postgame show.
All right, coming up, don't forget, college basketball right here on Fox as the Michigan State Spartans take on, is that Grant's Arizona Wildcat team?
Arizona Wildcats, baby.
All right,
Tommy Lloyd leading the way.
That game comes your way in just a bit. They got booed in New York.
Mascot going to get in the fight.
That's nuts. And don't forget, if you like college sports, Big Noon Kickoff will come your way from Michigan. It's the big game on Saturday, number 2, an unbeaten Ohio State against number 3, an unbeaten Michigan. But right now, we welcome you back to the streets of New York following that big win by the Green Bay Packers for the State Farm postgame show. And you know what? I'm going to start with you, Jimmy, here. You take a look at this Packer team. I want to get into how good it is for them. But we came in talking about this Lions team, and 7 of the last 8 quarters, they have not looked good.
Well, 2 things. We talked about in the pregame show, turnovers. That's going to determine who's going to win the game. And, you know, Detroit turned the ball over 3 times plus a fake punt. As far as Green Bay, Matt LaFleur did an outstanding job of coaching. He had Jordan Love throwing the ball on first and second down. He went for it on third down and 1 with a delay to the tight end and running Jordan Love. I mean, and so you look at it, LaFleur did a great job. Jordan Love had a great game.
And so did their defense. Michael?
Yeah, I mean, defensively, they look great. They put a lot of pressure on Jared Goff. I mean, he looked like he was unsettled the entire game. And you know, they stopped the run. They did everything they needed to do. And I think that this is a reset in a lot of ways for Green Bay. I mean, they've won a few games, a big game last week, but their quarterback looks like he has so much confidence right now, and he looks like the quarterback of the future. And I know it's, well, you know, you lost Aaron Rodgers, this young guy, he's not playing that well right now. He hasn't played. And you said, TB, you don't learn anything sitting on the bench. I certainly didn't. I learned by in-game action, and you see he's learning by in-game action, and it's paying off.
Jordan Love was the player of the game. Right after that, he went inside the winning locker room of the Packers, and so will we.
Thank you.
Will
All
we?
right. As they say, technical difficulties.
Yeah, I was going to say, will we?
Yeah, we were supposed to. Instead, we will just talk a little bit more here. You've always been a big Jordan Love guy. You believe in him.
I like Jordan Love a lot. I like the way he plays. It's obvious he's getting more and more confident.
You've liked him for a while.
Yeah, I have. And I told Jimmy earlier, I said, you know what? When the game started for Green Bay and Matt LaFleur saw the passes that he was calling and he saw how Jordan Love responded, how he was accurate, I think that opened things up. And then on the other side, quickly, I thought the fourth down attempt was dumb.
Right.
That was just dumb.
Fake
That should have never happened.
Punt, yep.
Especially after they'd gotten it down to a one-score game.
The off-platform throws, the ability to pull it down and go. Gary had three and a half sacks,
Yeah.
forced fumble today.
Great
Their
game.
defensive pressure was great. We talked about Detroit's secondary struggling. Showed up today.
Showed up.
All right, the NFC North is still wide open. We will see you again
Gronk.
Sunday
Good
for
job.
regular programming. And let's go inside that Packard locker room on the way out. Bye, folks.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Good job. That is a total team win. Everybody getting a game off that.